Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Heather, the Denture Diva. How's it going, guys? Hope you guys are doing well. Break it down. So I haven't done an eating with dentures in a minute. I'm going to try to back this up so you guys can see what the hell I'm doing. What's up, guys? Yeah, KFC. I love fried chicken. But before I get started, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Click that bell button and click all so you actually get the notifications. You don't miss my lives every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and all that stuff. So I wanted to teach you guys the tricks. I've done this in other videos, but I wanted to make a newer video. First of all, I use Denture Fit. See, I don't use adhesive. Holy suction. Hold on a minute. There we go. Got mad suction, bro. To do and be able to bite into things, to really eat like a normal person, guys, you know, in our gums, you know, the little trough area of our gums, the actual gums and jaw section, you notice when you first get extractions, it's very bumpy. Over time, it does smoothen out. It takes about a year or two to do that. So you want to do a great soft free line that actually gets in every nook and cranny. So that's why I use Denture Fit. Denture Fit gets in every little nook and cranny of mine, so there's no space or gap and has a great suction to it. Also, too, there's also a trick to biting into it. Stop using your front teeth. I never even used my two front teeth. Like, people bite in, which is using, like, their two front teeth. I'm like, guys, it's going to pop immediately. You can't do that. You have to use other teeth, so I'm going to show you guys. When you bite into it, you want to actually just use up to here, because that gives you an even, equal bite. So good. What's cool is with Denture Fit, guys, I don't need adhesive whatsoever. I can eat steak, I can eat pizza, I can eat whatever. And anybody can do that as long as you have a good security fit on your denture. If your denture is super loose and it's wobbling all over the place and it's, you know, floating on top, you're not going to eat normally. You're not. In immediate dentures, you should be getting a soft reline done every month. You're still going to need to use adhesive, though, because your gums are massively shrinking. And it's going to be loose within a couple days. Depending on the person, or a week. So using, like, fixing an Ultramax Extra Base adhesive, or whatever adhesive you choose that you think is amazing, make sure that when you put it in place, you wait 45 minutes before you eat or drink. Because remember, ladies and gentlemen, it is a glue. And a glue means it's got to dry. Just like if you were to use any other glue around the house. So, when you first start out with dentures, I was able to eat whatever I wanted to in a month. I actually figured out that... Now, you guys got to understand, I had my tops for 2 years. My bottoms I just got done in September. So, I'm in my immediate bottoms. And I can eat whatever I want. A lot of people are like, Heather, I can't wait to get your bottoms. I'm like, thanks, guys. Appreciate that. They're like, no, because we know you'll figure it out. And I did. The bottom muscles of the tongue, right in there, when you talk, when you eat, it pops the bottom denture if your bottom denture wall is on top of it. So you want to shorten the wall to be right above the highest point of your muscle so it doesn't keep popping your denture. Also, bottom denture is crucial to make sure you have soft free lines done. It is essential because you don't have a palate. You don't have any of that to give you that extra anything. So you need to keep up on soft free lines. If you have a warranty, make sure your dentist does it when they're supposed to. When you also get a warranty, if you do get one, read everything before you sign it. If it says we don't do soft free lines, we only do one hard reline in 6 months, then go somewhere else. Because you need soft free lines. And in the warranty, it states you can't do your own work. So you can't even do your own soft free lines. So you're making your life a living hell. Actually, they're making your life a living hell. 6 months without a soft reline, you can't do it yourself? No. No. That's not good at all. Ooh, also too, Monday, because the video is coming out after Monday, you guys need to check out that video if you did it, because I actually did a screen recording of proof and facts about dentures, to get the true evidence of everything, as much as I could. And, you know, if there's people that want to have questions or whatever it is, you can ask me and we'll do it again. But I wanted to try out the screen recording app I got. I haven't used it. It's been on my phone for like months. But I make sure, I always tell people it's either my opinion or it's an actual fact. Well, like when people tell me how much are implants, every state is different, bro. I have no idea. New York, Florida, and California are the highest places to go to for implants. If you want to stay in the States, you want to do it in Ohio, Utah, places like that because they're cheaper. They'd be like $1,000 or less. There's a dentist YouTuber. He has a YouTube page called Dream Smile. It's been around for a long time. I just did a video of the week of him running down the implants and all on 4 Bridge and Snap-on dentures and dentures. He gives you the rundown information and the truth about it. So Dr. H is actually pretty cool. I've been following him for many years before I even got this done. His video just popped up one day and I was like, that's pretty cool. So we saved the video. But when you guys want to eat with dentures, people say, oh, I can, or no adhesive will work. If adhesive's not working for you, it's 2 reasons. You're eating or drinking before your time of drying. 2, you need a soft reline because if your denture's too loose, water still gets in and will melt your adhesive. So soft relines, guys, soft relines. I keep telling everybody that. If your denture's loose, moving around, soft relines. Because you're not going to eat normally until the gap, the extra space you got going on from gum shrinkage is completely covered and you have the correct fit of your denture. Correct fit is everything. So I can eat anything. Which good, because I love my food. But it's funny because when I just redid my denture fit, I made steaks for me, my husband, and Stevie. And I was like, all right, let me see how it is with denture fit. Because I don't really eat steak. I'm not a steak person. Red meat is not good for you. But, I mean, neither is oily chicken, but I don't eat it much, so. The whole thing is, guys, when I was trying it out, if you eat steak, you want to have thin slices and you want to cook it to like a medium well or medium. It'll be tender and juicy and it'll be so much easier to chew. If you cut out big chunks, square pieces and, you know, whatever, it's going to be hard to eat. And remember, eating stuff like that's not really good for dentures, so you really want to go with the thin slices and eat well. But to even out your denture, guys, always bite. Like when I bite into my sandwich, I bite till up here. Because it evens out my denture and even bite. The only meat I've had a problem with eating on a sandwich is salami. Because it's like, it doesn't break well at all. But it's not really a problem. I still bite into it. I just wish they made dentures actually sharper. We're chewing on plastic here. It'd be great if you made it a little sharper for us. We're like chewing on dull, weak plastic. That's why people's teeth keep popping out. And there's so many people that come to me and be like, Heather, my tooth fell out. I'm like, what did you eat? And then they're like, oh, well, I ate something like a sticky candy. Or, you know, I ate a hard pretzel and I have an addiction and I constantly eat them, which it'll wear down your teeth. So if you have an addiction to a certain food, make it a rare addiction because it will eventually ruin your teeth. Especially if you eat in the same spot and not all around to make it equal. I love chicken. My kids ask me, Mommy, why don't you get sick of chicken? It's basically almost fat-free, high in protein. You can make it taste any way you want. It's yummy. I make an amazing butter chicken. Brown butter. Oh my gosh, so delicious. I got a really video when I cook so you guys can see it on my Inside the One Never Diva channel. I think I'm going to do that today. The one thing I've noticed with dentures is on a rare occasion. Like when I drink, I feel like it hits my palate wrong and I end up choking on it. But my esophagus is also super damn tiny because I have scleroderma, which is overproduction of collagen. That's why, you know, my skin always looks tight. Yeah, it's my disease doing it. It basically turns you to stone from inside out. It's pretty deadly. It sucks. But I'm always choking on my food because I have to chew very finely. My esophagus is super small, so I have to get it ballooned open. And they fired my GI doctor like a year ago, so I don't have one. So they better come up with somebody because it's hard to find a GI doctor that specializes in scleroderma. It's a rare disease. And somebody that's good at ballooning an esophagus open. But anybody can eat with dentures. And a lot of people get frustrated. They're like, oh, my dentures loose. Oh, I'm going to quit and give up. Just get us off reline. I mean, I know the dentist ones suck. That's why I use Denture Fit. And people always say, why isn't Denture Fit on shelves? Because then they would have to hike up their prices. You got to buy shelf space in every single store, which is super expensive. And they're a small company. So they would have to hike up their prices and cost even more for Denture Fit. So they don't do that. Dr. B's the same way. Honestly, people buy more online now than in the stores. And I mean, that kind of sucks too, because there's a lot of stores in the malls that I've noticed. Because, I mean, I live in New York. It's like the malls are starting to go out of business because everybody shops online. Because they have better deals online. But in the stores, the reason why they're more priced is they got to pay for the store spot. That's why there's more money in the store than online. But I digress. So, any problem with dentures is fixable. Any problem. I've been through every sorts of problem with these damn things. Just, you cannot give up. Keep pushing. Keep fighting. Keep doing everything you possibly do. But I'm telling you, the main problem to eating is secure fit of denture. And the bottom muscles to your tongue pops the bottom denture as well. So if you take your tongue to the roof of your mouth, if it pops your denture or it hits your denture, that's how you know you need to shorten your wall right there in that back behind the front teeth. But yeah, I figured all that out, and I wasn't going to be like, oh, I'm just going to deal with a floating denture. No, I put Denture Fit in it. And I only use adhesive if I need to redo my Denture Fit, and I haven't had the time or been able to get it or whatever. Because then my denture's loose. But my gums are constantly shrinking even at 2 years, guys. Even when my top denture was actually my, when I first got my permanent denture and it was a good fit, I don't like the feeling of hard acrylic in my mouth. So Denture Fit is so comfortable, you don't even feel your denture. So I immediately put it in. But I always tell people the trick of eating is when you bite into something, you better make sure you're biting into this far back. Stop using just little tiny. Don't do that. You gotta bite an equal bite to keep it level. So you want to go to here and here, bite in. It keeps the denture equal. Because if you put pressure on your front, that goes up, the back goes down. So, equal biting. Man, my hands are greasy as hell. What the hell did they dip this in today? It's never normally this greasy. Like, look at this. It's all grease. Alright, guys. So, I'm going to let you guys go. I'll check you guys out on a later date. Love you guys. Have a healthy, happy denture day. Later, guys.